and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. So today is a video that I've actually wanted to do for a long time, but I wanted to make sure I had everything in front of me before I started this video. A quick backstory: the combination of being newly postpartum as well as not really going anywhere because of COVID, I generally found myself wearing more lounge type clothes or just some of my workout clothes. And my husband was really sweet. He saw the things that I liked and thought that it would be nice for me to have some things that were just better quality. Insert Lululemon. I had never worn Lululemon clothes before. It was a brand that I definitely knew of, had heard of, but I had never purchased anything from them. After receiving and wearing a few pieces, I quickly fell in love, and my husband did as well. He is actually the one who went on the site and found all of these products. I can easily say that he knows way more about Lululemon than I do. I have loved these clothes because even at 2 months postpartum, they just made me feel really good. And now at almost 9 months postpartum, I'm still absolutely in love with them. These are the clothes that I wear day to day, whether or not I'm working out. As someone who is new to Lululemon, I've never worked at the store. I don't know too much about the ins and outs of the different fabrics or anything like that. I thought it would be nice to make a video just from my perspective as a mom of two who just wanted comfy clothes. Though I love exercise, I haven't really been using any of these for any strenuous exercising. You can watch my 7-month update if you want to know more about that. But I figured it would just be fun to do a try-on haul and let you know my thoughts as a postpartum mom. Mostly everything was purchased in the We Made Too Much section, so I'll have the information and links for these items in the description, but I cannot promise that the colors or sizes will be available. Again, I don't claim to be a Lululemon expert, and there are a lot of names, so do not come for me. Let's start with what I am wearing. This is the Energy Bra. It's high neck and it has a zipper. It also does have the wording, so it is special edition, and I have this in 2 colors. What I really like about this is it goes low enough that newly postpartum high-waisted leggings and this made me still feel really confident because I didn't have a bunch of skin showing and I just wasn't comfortable yet showing a lot of skin. So I really liked wearing this with high-waisted leggings. And the great thing is this can be pulled from the side for easy access for breastfeeding. The zipper doesn't really allow you any additional access for breastfeeding, but again, pulling it from the side, very easy, great for breastfeeding. I feel like a lot of the ones that I got in the beginning were a size 4, but as I've worn them more, I've realized that I fit much better in a 6. This next one is also Energy Bra long line. When my husband purchased this, I was like, are you crazy? Like, this is so far outside of my comfort zone, but I actually love it. I think it is so cute. It's so pretty. It is nothing that I would have picked out on my own, but I am so glad that I have it. The backs of these bras are also very cute. This next one is the Arise Bra Shine, and I honestly don't wear this one very much just because the color is not one that I normally gravitate toward, but it is another very comfortable bra, and I found all of their bras to be pretty easy for breastfeeding, either pulling them down, pulling them up. As I said, the high neck ones I think are easier pulled from the side, but most of them I can either pull them down or up. I have 2 colors of these Free to Be Wild, and the backs of these are the real winners. I just love the strappiness of it. It just adds something to the bra, so it's just not a normal sports bra. Unlike the ones with the zipper, these are not long line. These specific ones are a lot shorter along the bottom. I would say shorter than I prefer, but they do have a long line option, and I think that I might start looking for more that are long line because I really do like that. I think this is the only one I have that does not have removable pads. This is the Like a Cloud bra, and it is so incredibly soft. Like, obviously the name was matched perfectly. It is so soft and so comfortable. There are so many good bras that it's really hard to pick a favorite, but I do have this in 3 different colors. This is the Flow Y Nulu. So this has a Y shape in the back and it is incredibly comfortable. Again, super easy for breastfeeding, and I just absolutely love it. If there were any of them that I would continue getting more colors of, it probably would be this one. These are the last of the bras that I'm going to show. These are Very similar to the one that I'm actually wearing. They're the Energy Bra long line, but these do not have a zipper in the front. As I already said, what I love about these is that they go down longer. I just sometimes feel more comfortable in a longer length. These Energy Bras are for, I guess, like medium intensity, whereas the Flow Y Bra, the Nulu ones that I had said are basically my favorite, those ones are more for like low intensity. Sometimes I don't feel like wearing a nursing bra, and these bras have been really great. I throw on a pair of leggings, I throw on one of the bras. Sometimes if the weather is a little bit cooler, I'll throw on one of the jackets, and it's an easy pull down, pull up, or pull to the side if I need to be breastfeeding at some time. And then also I'm going to be able to wear these just fine when I'm not nursing. I truly don't want to just always be wearing nursing bras. Though that was the last of the bras, I do have one tank to show. I don't wear this one very often, but it's really only because it's too small. I learned as time went on that a size 6 was better for me, and this is in a size 4. So I just feel that I would be more comfortable wearing this if it was a size 6. That's all for tops. I actually still have a lot of bottoms and jackets, sweaters to talk about as well. I'm petite and only 5 feet tall. I have found that the 25-inch length works best for the bottoms. Other than trying these on, I haven't really worn them. They are meant to fit tight and give a hug sensation, which I don't always love, so I haven't really worn them that much. There are others that I find that are more comfortable. These are the Speed Up Tight. What I do like is that they have multiple pockets. Next up is the Unlimit High Rise. Most of the pants I have are high rise. The ones that I just showed were medium rise, but most of the ones I have are high rise. I like the cut in this. I don't know if you can see really well, but it does have a little bit of a V shape in the front. They are the Nulu fabric, so they are super soft, and I really appreciate that. These ones are the Wonder Train, and they are high rise as well. They are supposed to be quick drying as well as cooling. They use the Everlux fabric for these ones. There's also Lycra, so it is super stretchy, but it's also still supposed to retain its shape. These are Wonder Unders. They are a different material. They are full on Luxtreme, and I mean, it still feels nice. I don't like it as much, but the thing that keeps me from wearing these most of the time is that these are mesh, and I really just don't like the way that the mesh feels on my skin. The fabric kind of all looks the same if you're just staring at it, but yeah, once it's on, I can just feel the difference, and I'm really not a fan of these ones. I think it should be really easy to tell which type of leggings are my favorite. These are actually the first pants that I got from Lululemon that I fell in love with. So they are still the Nulu fabric, but they are the mini heathered herringbone. And though I absolutely loved the way these felt and looked on me, I guess because of the heathered look of these ones, they pull very easily. So I did end up also having to get a tool to kind of fix some of the pulling on the outside. As you can see, the outside of these ones is different than the fabric on the inside. These ones are slightly different than the others. These are Align high rise, but these are cool. So it honestly just feels a little bit cooler against your skin when you are wearing them. Other than that, it is still the Nulu fabric that is just so buttery soft. Out of all of my Aligns, I think these ones are my least favorite. These lighter colors are double lined, and I just don't find that they feel as comfortable as the other ones that I own. I also feel that because of the double lining, they end up wrinkling and creasing a lot more than the other Aligns that I own. I have these in both size 4 and size 6. I do think that size 4 is what works best for me when it comes to bottoms, and size 6 for Lululemon tops works better. And then I don't feel there's much of a difference in the way that these fit. All of these are pretty similar with the material. If you look, the outside is basically the same as the inside. So there's nothing really different about these specific colors that I have. Again, I have only really shopped the We Made Too Much sales, but I will put as much as I can in the description. And I almost forgot, I'm actually wearing another pair of Align right now. These are also special edition. These are another pair that I never would have picked for myself, but I think they're so cute, especially this detail here. Moving on to Invigorate High Rise Tight. What I love about these ones is that they have pockets. Now, I am notorious for losing my phone wherever I put it down around my house, so I'm always really excited when I put these on. These are also the Everlux fabric, so they're supposed to keep you cool and wick sweat. Again, I am not really doing any strenuous exercises in these yet. Does anyone remember gauchos? Because that is what these ones remind me of. These are the Align wide leg crop, and they definitely take me back to those gauchos days. So yes, I did say Align, so it is that nice, really soft Nulu fabric. These are just not tight the way that the Align pant are. And these do have pockets on either side, which is always a plus to me. Do you prefer your leggings to have pockets or not have pockets? I normally love the pockets, but sometimes I would just prefer not to have them. I have 4 pairs of joggers, but I actually have 3 different types to talk about. For the joggers, I still think that the size 4 works best. As I said, that's the size I normally go with. I know that sometimes for different styles of pants, different sizes can work better. For the joggers, I like to just stay with the same size I normally wear. These are the On the Fly jogger, and I love that these can really make me look a little more put together than I actually feel like being. It's just a really low effort way of getting myself dressed. These work really well for those days when I really don't feel like putting on jeans, but I feel like I need to put a little more effort than wearing leggings. The Ready to Rulu jogger is so soft. I love that it feels like the Nulu fabric. This is Rulu. These are a little bit warmer and I just love it. I think these are so cozy. Yes, they are kind of pricey for pants that you're just going to like sit around in, but I really do think they are the perfect pants to sit around in. At the same time, they do look nice enough. You can go out of your house and it's not like, why is that girl wearing pajamas? And again, pockets. Who doesn't love pockets? These Soft Ambitions high-rise joggers are absolutely amazing. I love how incredibly high-rise they are, and they are so soft. Like, I can't even describe how soft it is. With that said, having a baby who is drooling and constantly all over me, when these get wet, everyone knows it. Wetness shows up on these like crazy. So that is the only downside to having these and having small children. Something that I think is really cool about these though is that 100% of the polyester that these are made with is from recycled fabric. These are definitely heavier. I wouldn't really say this is like a good summer pant or anything like that, but they are so comfy and it is summer and I have been wearing them. If you are still with me this far in the video, then you are the true MVP. I know this is a lot of stuff. So this is the oversized scuba half zip. If you saw my Mockingbird update video, then you have definitely seen this one already. It is so comfortable and I love how big the hood is on this. As I said, it is a half zip, so the zipper does not go all the way down, and I love the front pockets on this. What I love about this front pocket is it seems like a normal hoodie pocket, but once you get inside, there's this mesh pocket as well, so you can really secure something. It's not just gonna fall out of the sides. I think that's such a nice touch. But yes, I love that it's oversized and it's kind of cropped. It's just super comfortable, but still looks really cute. I also have the Always Effortless jacket in size medium. As you can see, green is a color that I've recently been more into. I appreciate that this has zippers on the pockets so that you can really make sure that whatever you're carrying is secured. It also has this which allows you to cinch it, so you can kind of customize the fit, which is really nice. And there is a hood, but if you don't want to have the hood, you can actually tuck that in and you don't have to see it or use it. This is just the jacket of pockets. Like, there are even pockets on the inside. It's just a really functional jacket, but in my opinion, it's also cute. This Define jacket that I have is Luon fabric. It's really breathable and sweat wicking. And if you lift up this panel in the back, you can see right through, and it has mesh, which is just so nice and cooling. This is the first product that I have gotten that something broke on it. I have the zipper pull on the one side, but the zipper pull on this side is completely off. I love that this has thumb holes, and it took me a while to realize that it has what is called cuffins, and I cracked up when I realized that it had this, because at the time that I was getting this was a feature that I was looking for on like the sleep in plays that I was trying to get for Emmy, and I'm like, wait, why do I have these little mitts on these jackets? I just thought it was the funniest thing. But guess what? It keeps your hands warm. All right, so these are the last 3 things that I have to show. So these are also hooded defined jackets, but these are the Nulu fabric, the fabric that's really buttery soft that the leggings were made of. So other than the fabric difference, these are very similar to the other one that I showed you that was the Luan fabric. They have the mesh in the back, so they're nice and cooling and breathable. They have the zipper pockets, and then even within the zipper pocket, there's a mesh pocket. I feel like so many of the things that they sell have all of these additional pockets or hidden pockets, and I really do appreciate that. And then the other thing that's the same is that these have the thumb holes as well as the cuffins. Whew. I'm done. That was a long one. I think that might have been the most I've ever put into a haul that was for me. At this point, I am 9 months postpartum, and I decided to go with just my regular sizing when I bought these things. Some of them were definitely tighter in the beginning when I was newly postpartum and sometimes engorged, but by now a lot of these are fitting me the way that I wanted them to. I'm basically living in high-rise everything these days. I now have an entire drawer of leggings that I used to love that I don't even touch because I am always reaching for my really comfy Lululemon clothes. Again, I will link everything in the description, so make sure to check there. But I really appreciate you hanging in with me for this long, and I hope you see some things that you really like as well. If you have any questions, make sure to leave those in the comments. I will always get back to you. That's gonna be it for this video though. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.